Hello, good evening. Welcome to 5Alive and 7Up Live. We managed to put some slides before, which is pretty cool. Hope you all had a chance to read some of those. I am so pleased to be with you, but I'm feeling a tiny bit sad. One is because it's Maundy Thursday and we're getting closer to Good Friday, which is a really sad day. But what I'm feeling maybe a tiny bit more sad about right now is, has anyone seen Lamp? Because usually Lamp is right next to me, keeping me safe. But has anyone seen my Lamp? I don't know that I can go on without it. I think I'm going to have to be brave and try it. Hey, we're going to have some fun tonight. We've got a special guest, and we're going to shoot over to them really soon. You're going to need to find yourself some space. That's what you're going to need to do. You're going to still need to be able to see your screen, but you're going to need some space. Make some space around you that you're able to move around. But enjoy this. And Joel and Sam, hello. I hope you've got some space around you because you're going to need it right now. We're going to shoot over to our special guest this week. Well, we're just gonna shoot on Eva, and they're going to introduce themselves. Here they come.
Well, hi there, kids. My name's Joe Wilkinson Wilton. Some of you might know my less good-looking brother. Now, today Sam has asked me to do some exercise with you guys, which I'm super happy to do because I'm the exercise master. We're going to do some home fitness. So what I want you to do is everybody get up on your feet right now. Mums and dads at home, you need to be doing this as well. We all need to get our exercise in these times of isolation and lockdown. So get up and just start gently marching on the spot like this, as if you're going out for your daily walk, but we're doing it right here inside. But we're practicing, because when we go outside, we need to keep people like at a 2 meter distance, like this. 2 meters, 2 meters, 2 meters, 2 meters. Keep your distance. 2 meters, 2 meters. Now, if you don't know how far 2 meters is, just imagine someone who's 2 meters tall lying down next to you. That's the way to remember it. 2 meters, 2 meters, 2 meters, 2 meters. Remember, keep on marching. If you sneeze, catch it and bin it. Catch it and bin it. Other hand, catch it and bin it. Catch it and bin it. If you don't have a tissue, into your elbow like this. Just like this. As if you're kind of dabbing like this. Keep it. But best to catch it and bin it. And catch it and bin it. When you get home, shut the door, lock the door. Shut the door, lock the door. Shut the door, lock the door. Remember, stay home, lock the door. Stay home, lock the door. And don't forget to wash those hands. Don't forget to wash those hands. Use some soap, wash your hands. Use some soap, wash your hands. 20 seconds, folks. Don't forget to do your washing your hands for your full 20 seconds. If you don't know how long 20 seconds is, just imagine 20 seconds. And then wash your hands for 20 seconds. Or sing happy birthday or something. I don't really know. But wash your hands. Don't forget to wash your hands. And you know what happens when we're all stuck inside together? Mum, Dad, all the kids, we're going to climb those walls. We're going to climb those walls. We're going to climb those walls. We're going crazy. Climb those walls. Climb those walls. Okay, now kids, by now we should be nice and hot, getting a bit of a sweat on, so it's now time to do our strength training. So we're going to get those muscles going with our strength training. What can you use? You can use household objects. Now, I know that all your parents are going to be having plenty of these in, so grab your toilet rolls and start practicing getting those muscles going. Like this. Right arm and left arm. Right arm and left arm. Right arm and left arm. Get those muscles going. Get those muscles going. Get a bit of dexterity going. Oh, there we go. Now, kids, this is Joe Wilkinson Wilton coming to you from our home. We're going to have a live video workout for you. So enjoy. Back to Sam now, I think.
Okay. I didn't have any toilet rolls. Wasn't that fun? Really good special guest. Thank you, Joe Wilkinson. I can't remember his surname. All I had was slippers, and now the room really smells of my cheesy feet. So I'm going to pop them back down here. I hope you had a good workout. I hope you broke a little bit of a sweat, because I think I nearly did. Yes. He's made my day as well, Joel and Sam. And Jasmine, hello. No worries about being late. It's good that you can join us. Loved having you each week. I've got a game to tell you about that you can play together at home. Or this is one of those games I said about in the first week that you might be able to play on Zoom or on Skype. You might even be able to do it as a watch party on Facebook. Someone could go live and then you could take a picture of the item and get it in the comments. This game is called Sam's Laundry. That's what we usually call it on Thursdays. We have played it on Thursdays before, and you may well have played it before as well. You're going to need to be in teams, and that's why it's one of those ones you can have an excuse to get on Zoom, see some of your friends, get in some teams, or maybe you could play it singly as a household, as a family. You're going to need someone to have a list of not just laundry items, it can be any items. So it could be a slipper, because they're really ready to hand right here, right now. You could have the cutest cuddly toy that you can find in your house. You could have something like the biggest book, and the family that finds the biggest book and gets it to the camera as quickly as possible gets the point. So someone will say an item from their little laundry list that they've made. You need to run around your house. So you might need to run off the screen to go find it really quick, but then you need to get it back to the screen and get it really close to the camera and be like, I won with my Samuel the koala. Here he is. I'm the winner. So you can do that on Zoom or however you want to do that. Get yourself in teams. You could do a prize. Hey, you could be really generous and you could find out your friend's address and the prize. You could send them something from Amazon or a takeaway or a pizza or something. You could get that delivered to their door. No contact, of course. You could make up your own prizes. Be creative with that. And that's just a game, Sam's Laundry, so you can change it to whoever's running the game. You could change it to Joel's Laundry or Jasmine's Laundry or whoever else is done up the laundry list. I hope that's a game you might have a chance to play. Hey, hasn't it been sunny? I've really enjoyed the sun. I've been having my lunch in the garden and soaking up a bit of the sun. You're beginning to feel a bit of the warmth. Really nice to do. We're going to head into another chit chat segment right now before we finish off with something else, and I wanted to talk to you about meals. I really like food. I can just pack it away. I really enjoy eating it, lots of different things, and one of my favourite meals is probably bangers and mash with some baked beans. It can just be plain nice creamy buttery mash. It can be cheesy mash. I quite like cheesy Marmite mash. That is really nice if you get it right. Not too much Marmite, enough just so you get that nice Marmite-y kick with the cheese is really nice. Different sausages, sweet chili sausages or just your normal Cumberland. They're really good. I really enjoy those. But why am I talking about meals? Because there's certain times of the year where people will have special meals. Take Christmas. It wasn't too long ago, really, although it seems like a long, long time ago. We would have roast turkey as tradition. I know sometimes we pick different meats and different things, but the traditional bird to eat on Christmas would be turkey for those that eat meat, and that's the traditional meal. And as I already said, it's Maundy Thursday. Actually, right now, Jewish people are celebrating and remembering Passover. They'll be having a meal, the Seder meal, where they will go through the story of the Israelites from their exodus from Egypt when Moses led them out and went across the Red Sea, and God helped Moses part the Red Sea so they could go through on dry land. And they'll be thinking about all those things. But they'll be eating loads of different things. I'm going to have to pick up my phone because some of the names were a little bit different, not names that we're used to. Some of the foods that they would eat during this meal would be matzah, which is like an unleavened flat bread, usually in a square shape, but it's a flat bread that they would eat. And you know what? Families would play a game with this matzah bread, and they would basically hide a piece of matzah in the home that they're congregating in, and the child that finds it, thanks Keith for ringing me in the middle of this, the person that finds it gets a prize called an Afikoman. Oh, that's what the matzah is called. Other things they eat is maror. This is bitter herbs. Usually it would be some horseradish that they'd have on the table and eat together. It represents bitterness of the lives of Jewish people who were enslaved in Egypt. A little bit deep there, isn't it? There's something called charaset. This is made from fruits and nuts. It sounds okay. I think I'd try it. It doesn't look the nicest, but I think it might be quite good. Parsley, we've heard of that. That would be something that they would have. Shank bone from lamb. That would be the meal. Roast lamb would be something we'd have on Easter, and it derives from this Passover meal that they would have. And they'd go through and they'd look at this whole Passover story of the Exodus and how God helped the Israelites get out of Egypt, got them out of slavery, and they were led by Moses. That's the meal that Jewish people would be having. Jews holding to it would eat those foods. They'd eat that for the week of Passover. That's the sort of things they'd be eating, but it would be from yesterday night through to sundown today. That's Passover, all done and dusted. And then we head into Good Friday tomorrow. And there's another special meal that I as a Christian would take and do, and it's the Lord's Supper. He sat down at this Passover meal with his disciples and he spoke about bread and wine, that we would eat it and drink the wine in remembrance of Jesus and what he's done for us. And we're going to be remembering that tomorrow on what's usually a sad day. But Sunday's coming. It's exciting because Jesus defeats death. He rises again, which is so, so amazing that we can have a relationship with God the Father. I haven't had loads in regards to sentence segment. It's changed. I wouldn't be able to do that again, but I'm going to take a bow. I thought that was pretty good. Thank you very much. Send in segment. What am I asking for this week? Send it to my email, sam.dallamore@bournemouthcommunitychurch.com, or if you've got me on Messenger, throw it in there, or just the comments here that you've already been commenting on. You can put a picture into these comments. I can check back just to see. But what am I wanting to see? I'm wanting to see the tidiest bedroom. You are welcome, adults. The challenge is get that bedroom tidy, or maybe you just need to show me how messy your room's got because you're at home and apparently don't have any time to tidy it still, even though we're inside all the time. So, send in segment. Send me your tidiest rooms, or maybe it's your messiest room. Maybe you get a sneak peek and show me how messy your adults' rooms are. Watch out, adults, they might actually get that to me. So, remember that workout that you've done earlier on. You can do those moves, the slipper curls, as I'm having to call them, catch it and bin it. Wasn't it great that he was thinking about all those things that we've been doing, sneezing in our elbows, and he's made it into a tiresome workout? Hey, next week there may well be another game that we can learn to play, maybe an experiment, a fresh challenge. But I've had fun again chatting with you. Thank you so much for connecting in, logging in. It's been great to see some of the comments you've been throwing there. Mum, hello, thanks for tuning in again. Mums are great. They always support you in all that you do. They're brilliant. So, I've had fun again. Thanks so much for joining. And tomorrow, 7:30 p.m, if you fancy it, we've got a Good Friday service. We're going to be remembering and taking that meal I just mentioned, the Lord's Supper, bread and wine or juice. Do join us. We go through some readings, and then Easter Sunday, 10:30. Both of these services I mentioned, they're on YouTube and Facebook Live, where you are right now, where you can tune in and see us. My face will be on the screen on Sunday morning again for a little kids slot. There was a donkey last Sunday. If you didn't check in, he bombarded and took over my slot. But join us and share. Remember, do those watch parties as well. But thanks so much for joining in. I miss you guys. I really hope I'm going to see you soon. But until then, stay safe, tidy those rooms, be kind. See you later, everyone. Take care.